episode, both hunters, Jesse and Kayla, are self-filming their whitetail hunts. We know that can be difficult. You know, it's hard enough just filming, let alone self-filming. And first up is Jesse. And we've known Jesse a long time.
We have.
And you've got some history with Jesse in this particular buck.
I do. Years ago, I helped Jesse set his property up when he bought it. You know, I went out and did some land management consulting with him as a friend and knowing him. And so over the years, you know, we just keep talking and different things. And, you know, I know over the years he showed pictures of this deer. Well, this year it came back. And so he's been strategically trying to get to this deer. So he's been not only talking to me, but a couple other friends down in that area and other friends that we hunt with, trying to figure this deer out, because Jesse is very particular about pretty much anything he does, if you know Jesse.
He wants to do it right.
He does.
Yep.
And so once he finally made up his mind that he was going to go hunt this deer, we gave him all the information we could. But Jesse still had to go out and do it himself and self-film it, do everything else. And so we're going to see if Jesse can pull it off.
Well, it is October the 23rd, and I'm out here on a specific buck. I've got lots of pictures of him. He's been daylighting in the morning, and he's been using this little water hole that I put in a year or two ago. But I'm hoping with any luck he comes in this morning. We'll see what happens. Biggest buck of my life. It was a very quick, unbelievable morning. I hope I got him. I'm pretty sure I heard him crash. The shot looks pretty good, but I'm gonna give it time. I'm gonna give it at least an hour, because where he bedded, I don't think he's that far, so I'm pumped, but I'm gonna be patient and hope for the best. I had my friend from work come up and help me. We're going to try to recover this buck. I'm pretty sure I heard him go down. We didn't see any blood right here at the water hole, but we're going to take a few steps up where he ran and hope we can find him. I see some blood right here on this log. It looks pretty dang good, so that's a good sign within 10 yards. There's so much blood, I already got it on my hand. There's a whole bunch more right here. It's looking really good. Really good. More on the log here. Didn't even make it 30 yards. What a buck. I can't believe it. I've had pictures of this buck for probably a month and a half, almost 2 months. and I would have never guessed I would have been able to get a shot at him. But I came in on this water hole. We spent a lot of time in this corner, and it's pre-rut. He walked in this morning behind 3 does, and oh my goodness, what a buck. What a buck. It actually looks like I let him sit there for a little over an hour, and the coyotes already got into him. So I'm definitely glad that I came and got him. But regardless, the meat's still gonna be good, and just an awesome day.
Well, Jesse, my friend, that is a truly once-in-a-lifetime incredible deer. I mean,
way to go, Jess.
Yeah.
Just fantastic.
He hunted that deer hard, and like I said, he was talking to a couple of us back and forth, and myself, really trying to figure this deer out so he didn't make a mistake, and he didn't, and he got it done. So thank you for sharing that footage with us, man. We appreciate it, and congratulations.
Yeah, way to go. Next up, we have Kayla. She's out there during the rifle season. Let's see if she can get it done.
We're out working on some fall food plots this afternoon. You can see we've got the plot all worked up. Wes was running the tractor. Today I had the fun job of picking up sticks. We planted some brassica blend from Rack Fuel. He's spreading that right now. But what we're hoping for is we've got some bedding up on this ridge behind me here. So we're hoping that this food plot will be a nice stopping point for the deer coming down off of the bedding area before they get out into the main agricultural field back here. Well, it's November 27th, the day before Thanksgiving, and I'm about ready to head out to my afternoon sit today. Just want to take extra care when I get in there. I'm going to be set up on the ground. I sat there a few nights ago. Set up at kind of our homemade brushed in blind, and sometimes the deer bed pretty close to there. So I'll be set up about 120 yards off of a food plot, but just want to be extra quiet and careful when I get in there. I sat there a couple nights ago and saw one little buck, and then last night I went and sat at a different property, and then of course there was a shooter in there, plenty of shooting time left. So the wind is not perfect, it's not great for the property, but I'm gonna give it a try, really spray down, control what I can. But I really would like to consistently hunt this property the next couple of days, the last few days of the 9-day that we have here. See if I can get on one of the handful that has been in there. So recently it's been a 9-pointer that's been in there. So gonna pick up, head out, carry all my stuff in and get set up. See you soon.
I'm hunting for my makeshift blind setup, and it's pretty comfy. And we originally cleared out this spot in some pines and brushed it in to bring Avery down here during the youth hunt in early October. It is fun to just see this many deer in here.
Those 4 doe came out to the food plot and fed for about 5 or 8 minutes. And I knew the wind wasn't great for this spot. If I was looking to shoot a doe tonight, I could have. I had plenty of time. Good shot opportunity. But I'm not here to shoot a doe right now. Maybe a little bit later this season. But 2 of them eventually put their noses in the air. That's never a good thing. And didn't blow or didn't run off, but then they slowly walked out of the food plot. One of them was still down there, so I'm hoping that they don't spook off anything more, and hopefully we can get a buck to do the same thing. At least give me a couple minutes in the food plot, give me a good shot before he smells me too.
This is the deer I came in here to hunt. We have had him pretty regular on camera these last couple of weeks leading up to rifle season. We call him the Big 7, just a unique 6 or 7 point. As he was stepping out, I started getting myself ready, and then I realized he dropped aside already. So I decided to just wait and hopefully get an opportunity to hunt him next year. they've been eating these turnips pretty heavily right now. We put in the Checkmate blend from Rack Fuel, so it's nice to be seeing some good results in here.
Unfortunately, that deer had walked just enough to the left to be right on the edge of the frame. So I really didn't know. I was kind of disappointed. I couldn't really tell. It felt like a good shot. He was quartering away. It felt like a good behind the shoulder shot, but I did just run up to the food plot. It's about 120 yards from where I was sitting, just to see if I could at least see initial blood. And at first it took me a while to find it because I was trying to look back and gauge where the deer was at in comparison to where I was sitting. But eventually I did find some pretty good blood. But I did not see the deer down in the food plot or right on the edge of the woods, so I backed out. I'm going to grab my stuff, pack up. Wes and Avery are hunting at another property, so I'm going to run home, kind of unload some of this stuff, wait for them, and then come back with them, and really crossing my fingers. I think it's one of the 9-pointer that has been in here, so it's been quite the season so far, so I'm really hoping I have a little bit of good luck on my side and that I made a good shot. Be back soon. Well, Wes made it home, so I brought him back, and we're back at where I found the first blood, so I'm hoping he's, cross my fingers, he's right here in this patch of woods here. Let's take a look. Well, we've been tracking the deer a little ways out of the food plot where I shot him, and we've had decent blood, so I'm hoping that we're not too far away. I see antlers on the ground. I found him, and I'm really, really happy with this deer. I've hunted a lot again this year, so I know my bow hunt, I said the same thing, that I hunted a lot last year and this year. I've been doing a lot of self-filming, so definitely have an opportunity for learning and getting better at doing that. This just makes it really rewarding for all of the hours that I've spent out bow season and rifle season so far. This deer was in the food plot yesterday afternoon when I went to a different property, so we were kind of playing a little bit of tag back and forth. And actually there was two other bucks that were in the food plot, and they were just off to the left, so the food plot kind of cuts around. I didn't have a shot opportunity. One, I think, was our big 7, just a really unique big 7-pointer, and sometime in the last 2 days he lost one of his sides, so I was going to pass on that deer, but there was another one in there that I was on my rifle ready to shoot. Had the camera on him, had the rifle on him ready to shoot,
And then all of a sudden I caught this deer out of the corner of my eye coming from the opposite direction. So I quickly scrambled and got set up on this deer. I'm trying to get a shot opportunity before he walked over to where I didn't have a shot opportunity anymore. So pretty exciting and really happy to be able to fill my tag on this nice 9-pointer.
Hey, if you like what you see, be sure to check us out on social media.
Yeah, you know, like I'm doing right now, you know, Snapgram, Face Chat, Instabook, Twitter Box, you know, all those cool things on the interweb.
Those aren't things. Go to Art Helen Outdoors and own the season, and like, share, and follow us on all your favorite social media outlets for the latest content.